mute voice later. Sorry. I was just saying that we didn't miss anything, and this is the first thing that they showed, so I was just getting the final few things set up here. But welcome, everybody, to our coverage of Guerrilla Collective Day 1. Last year, this was something that started because E3 wasn't happening, and all of these companies and other smaller places started up all these, I guess, in-house stream events or whatever. So, we're here, and we're going to see what they've decided to do for this year. Now that all the big guys are having their conferences again, I'm really curious what, I guess except for PlayStation. But I'm really curious here to see, was that a pop-up for Steam during the trailer? That's hilarious. I didn't wake up not that long ago, so you're going to have to give me a few minutes to wake up if anyone actually does pop in here in the next few minutes. That's okay. Shout out real quick to Bizarre Box for making the new overlays for our reaction videos. She's also been kind of making everything. This was really nice for the last few weeks. So we've been doing a ton of her stuff here. You can actually check their stuff out over at Bizarre Box. That's BIZZARBOX.mystriking.com. You'll find links to that in the description of the show. Just the video. Eventually. Trailer is, I think that was a Steam pop-up. You may not have seen it with the way that the coverage there is in the corner, but there was a Steam pop-up there. Oh, bloodstained. Okay. Now I did see that recently they were working on a sequel to this game, which is super exciting.
What are we transmuting this time?
Hopefully you'll find out or see the actual sequel to Bloodstained soon. I think it's too early to see it now, but still, hopefully soon. Sick. Wait, what is this? Okay, that was there before. I remember that part. Yeah. I don't remember the Shovel Knight part, but it may have been there. I mean, that is just a costume, but still. Exclusive. Okay, let's see. Good Shepherd.
In the Eternal Cylinder,
oh, it's the Eternal Cylinder. Okay, I was like, I know Good Shepherd.
A vibrant alien world teeming with strange life. Survival is a constant
I'm actually pretty hyped for this game.
Different natural biomes each bring their own unique obstacles to overcome. For example, the extreme heat of this desert environment will quickly make your health dwindle. Luckily, the Trebhum are resourceful creatures with the unique ability to spontaneously evolve, if you feed them right. However, environmental conditions are only one of the many dangers you will face, as the world is filled with dangerous creatures, some natural, some not. The strangest of these creatures have the ability to remove your mutations, threatening your ability to survive in multiple ways. Learning all the surprising ways to interact with the creatures of this world is key to survival, as they are an essential source of vital resources. To find a way of surviving the unstoppable threat of the Eternal Cylinder, you will have to keep exploring, Keep discovering. After all, there's an important trait that humans and Trebham have in common. Curiosity.
Coming soon. Alright. I wonder when. That's the question. Is when. Because it looks
The
so
common
cool.
fox, one of nature's symbols, overcoming challenge and diversity with cunning,
Let's go
dexterity, and backpack miniguns.
I haven't done it. Yeah, I haven't Let's try to fix that. Good. I'm glad you were able to be here. Let's try to get the chat. Someone showing the overlay. This looks pretty cool, though. Whatever this is. Trifox.
There's nothing in common about this fox.
Hey everyone, I'm Daniel Piqueras, a 23-year-old solo developer from Spain, and ak-xolotl is my first game. You play as a hungry ak-xolotl with an AK, shooting his way through madness. People often ask me how I came up with the idea, and the truth is quite silly. I was joking with friends, and suddenly I said, imagine an ak-xolotl with an AK-47? Wait.
That's what fixed it
And
last
that's
time.
pretty much how it came to life. My only goal with the game is for people to have fun, to have a good time. Nowadays more than ever. So thank you so much for having me here.
I might just be talking low.
Take care.
I'm so tired. I might just be talking low. Tell me if that's any better. I actually raised my voice. But if not, I'll lower the volume of the stream if I have to. But yeah, I was definitely talking low. This looks fun. Yeah, well, listen, I just woke up, so... Well, not that long. I can't say just woke up anymore. It's been like an hour. But still. My voice isn't warmed up yet. Oh, shit. Okay, it showed up over there. Hang on. That's not good. Let's fix that. Why is it over there? I got it working at least, but now the chat's over there. Let's get it over here. There we go. And let's get rid of that background. Is there a background color? Oh well, at least it's on there. I can fix the rest later. Have we seen this before? This looks familiar. go like mute for a second.
I don't know about you, Alex, but I'm looking forward to not getting steamrolled by a giant cylinder, but I am looking forward to whipping some more creatures' asses in Bloodstained. Make sure to follow and support the devs, as well as pre-order and wishlist them on Steam or wherever they may be available.
True. And up next, we're taking a ride with some fast-paced action titles. Then we're switching it up for some darker, more moody vibes, as well as showing some
I'm back.
love
Sorry, I
to
got
a
a phone
couple
call
of
that I had to
games
answer.
from the Black Voices in Gaming Freshman Class 2021. Let's start with a kick-ass trailer and hop into some more games.
True.
That little creature looked kind of cool. What is this? This looks tight. At least I like the art style. Isometric. Not bad. It's all good, like I said. No worries. Sev! You need that costume. Man, this looks crazy. Yeah, definitely grotesque. Ascend. Okay. Oh, no, wait, it's called moroi, or moroi. That's right, not ascend.
Far up in the skies, you can see the towers of madness. We must open the third gate to give access to the moon once more. We do this unwillingly, but we must.
Ooh, what do we got here? Again, I love the art style. Source of Madness. That sounds familiar. I might already have that on my wish list.
Hi, my name is David.
have to go back and
I'm
look.
the co-founder and 3D artist at Bleak Mill.
I have
And
so
we're
much stuff on
developing
my wish list.
Industria, a mystery first-person
Wish
shooter in
list,
which a woman searches for her work colleague in a parallel dimension. The game is a lot inspired by Half-Life 2, Bioshock, and the works of David Lynch. In this video, we want to give you an exclusive insight into what we are working on right now.
I just saw my fan start tipping over there. One of the cats must have, yeah. Gotta be Binks. Yep.
The first thing to show is the new enemy type we call the Hound. They feature a pack behavior, means they have a leader and the others in the pack just follow that leader. They are quick, agile, and harm the player a lot with their saw blades. The second thing we want to show you is the optic, which you can see right now.
So inspired by Half-Life 2.
The optic is a long-range
That's not
enemy
a
that
terrible
pins down the
thing.
player with a machine gun.
It definitely reminds me of like the older FPS games. But that's not a bad thing. Like, I don't hate this.
We also want to show you new environments, such as this abandoned apartment building in the city of Hokkavik. Hundreds and thousands of people lived in the city, which is now abandoned and filled with robots that want to kill the player. Throughout the game, the player will slowly find out why the robots are here, where they come from, and what they have to do with the past of the player character.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool, actually.
If you want to support us, feel free to wishlist Industria on Steam and or follow us on our social
Industria?
medias like
This
Twitter
year?
and Instagram.
Maybe, if it makes sense.
Thank you, and see you
Hopefully
next
it does.
time.
It looks good. Hopefully it does.
Look at me. Look at this place. This place is definitely not what it used to be. It's like a snake, shedding its skin over and over again. You have to learn it all over again. Feel it. Tame it. I feel you getting closer to the heart of evil. Soon you may reach a point of no return. Trust your time. What is time, Igor? You can never change what's already occurred, because every change creates its own space-time continuum. We can be together, Igor, but you have to learn the truth.
This looks
if
tight.
you truly want to find me.
Some definite horror elements going on
You
here.
must do whatever is necessary. After that, it won't matter anymore. Change the past, Igor. See where it leads you.
I like the way the narration was done. Oh, it's Chernobylite. We did a Kickstart My Heart on that last year. Something like that. It might be early access. What's going on, Lucio? Good to see you, my man. I like the music in this trailer. It's dope. Time travel always confuses me. Good, man. Glad to hear you're doing good. Things are going pretty good over here as well. I'm waking up. My voice is getting louder. It takes it some time to get warmed up. But we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Ultra Age. Autumn 2021. Okay.
I'm in a two-story motel in El Paso, Texas, that made another 46 stories yesterday. All below ground.
Below ground.
It's extremely haunted. And Max is at the bottom. Dracula. Lord of the Vampires.
Oh, do you see Binks? Is he around?
She's
Do you
waiting
see him
for
behind
me.
me somewhere? I don't know where he's at. He's around somewhere. He may have been on the table. Who knows? I love the Max Payne vibes of this. With the bullet time and the slow-mo.
Would you believe that this is a love story?
Well, this looks tight. El Paso elsewhere. Okay.
Olá, eu sou Will Fernandes, game designer e diretor criativo de Elderand. De Lovecraft até Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Lovecraft or
Elderand
Symphony of the
é uma mistura de
Night.
minhas experiências.
Okay.
O gameplay
I could
conta
really
com
dig
elementos
this then.
clássicos,
Let's
mas também
see.
incluímos um toque moderno ao jogo.
Oh, this does look good. Yeah, anything that goes for that retro pixel art style. There's been so many great things over the more recent years. Graffiti games, okay. Publishing from the creator of Dive again. Watch how I burst and leave them hurt. I go berserk. Like fucking jerks, I go to work. I go to work. Watch how I burst and leave them hurt. I go to work. Jerks, I go, jerks, I go. First person survival platform. Okay. I was gonna say it's more or less a free running game in the style of Mirror's Edge. That's not a bad thing. That is definitely not a bad thing. Oh, are we gonna see Kenna today?
Path of the spirit guide is the moon.
I would like to see more than just that of Kenna.
Welcome to the grid. Just tell me what I gotta do. Defeat new enemies.
Oh, that's definite River City Ransom right there. Jay and Cloud Bob's game. New Asteroids looks tight. Whatever that inspired game was.
What is popping? I am here with Aerial Knight.
I'm still
Neil
a fan
Jones,
of Stardew Valley and hope they do updates. I'm sure they will.
What's up, man? What's up,
I
dude?
can't imagine updates for Stardew are going to stop anytime
never
soon.
yield, and you know it's just been blazing up these streets, especially as far as like you've got mad press and everything. But we're here to talk about Black Voice in Gaming freshman class and really how that came together, because it's been a real magical experience. So can you kind of talk about that and like what it is?
Yeah, so Black Voices in Gaming freshman class was an idea where we kind of reach out to the upcoming games made by Black talent in the game development space, in the game industry. When I first kind of thought of it, I really wanted it to be kind of like just something to highlight all of these games that were coming out relatively soon, and show that all
I haven't had a chance to play his recent game yet.
Space,
Aerial Knight's never yielded.
We're all in it together and we support each other.
It looks
rather
good
than
though.
It being some kind of competition and only highlighting one or two people. We can all support each other because there's room enough for everybody. So and then when we talked about the idea, you definitely just took it and ran with it and put the whole thing together, and reaching out to everybody with you was really amazing. Everything went really smoothly. So if you haven't checked out the list yet, I don't know if it's posted in the comments or anything like that, but just look up Black Voices in Gaming freshman class. It should pop up, and all of those amazing games are there.
Yeah, you can also check it out on blackvoiceandgaming.com. That kind of really jump started that website too. We had it kind of cooking up since the last Guerrilla Collective, but really wasn't able to really put it into full effect until we did launch the freshman class. And I can say it was amazing. Like Neil had I think we were just eye to eye, you know what I mean? Just thinking about this stuff, because the freshman class really came from the XXL, which I'm a huge hip hop head, and I used to I couldn't wait and to see that cover, and to see who was on it. I mean, until maybe it got crazy with a bunch of mumble rap stuff that I didn't even know about, but that's besides the point, Yeah,
man, it was really exciting. especially when we started off with a lot smaller of a group of games, just like people we kind of knew of closely that was a part of the Guerrilla collective, or that you featured, or who I just kind of knew personally, and then you kind of reached out to more people and really packed the list up more with games that I didn't even know that was coming out. So yeah, man, it was really cool. And it just came up with me and you just randomly talking, how we just hop on and start talking about stocks and video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really cool to have that community. I don't know, it's just flourishing. Neil's been hooking me up with contacts of people I should connect with to get press, or for potential business deals, and vice versa. And we met a year ago, actually, on on stream was the first time that we
That's
talked.
Kind of cool,
so
it's kind of neat
to throw it back to this was
good for them.
Kind of dope,
Good for them.
Yeah, man. And I think the more black people in this game industry, because we're so spread out. There's a lot of us, but we're all over the place, and we don't really know each other in that way. So the more of a community we have, and the more of us, the more we can support each other and help each other. Because my whole thing and the whole reason behind this was just to be hey, look at all these other games that we're often on a list together for Black History Month, but we never even talked to each other. My first time really talking to Nelson, who worked who made Dog Airport, was when we were putting this together. So it was really just cool meeting everybody and seeing how chill everybody was, because once we pitched these creators the idea, they sent us the concept for what character they wanted to be a part of the poster, and they just kind of let us do our thing.
Yes, it's super cool to see the different art styles and the different types of games that we're making. They're not all the same, and I think that sometimes we get pigeonholed into making a certain type of game. So to see onsen master, where you're you're managing a natural spring, bathhouse. That's what, who would have thought that someone would make that, let alone a black game developer. And I'm making a freaking Jay and Silent Bob game, so no one knows that I'm I'm black, or my team is is extremely diverse. James is he's also gay, and he's a black man in Georgia, and he's our art director. We got Evan Washington, who's going to be on the stream, and he worked at Sony, and he's also a producer on our team. But we're making a Jay and Silent Bob game, and you're what the hell? Those are two white dudes portrayed as potheads, and it's okay, but that's what we decided to make at that moment. We'll definitely get into more thematic, culturally relevant stuff for us, but that was what we were working at the time. So it's so interesting to that culmination, and also to see just in general, the lack of access that some of us have had in the industry. Some of us have been in the industry and playing that game, the political game, for a while, but a lot of us haven't, and are making dope ass games. Adam Kareem, right? He's in software, but this is really his first time in the business. So he's asking all these questions and stuff,
Yeah, and it just shows, that no matter what your background, where you from, we are down to connect with you, to support you, and to promote you as much as we can. I will say, if we do another list, I now that the first list is out there, and people kind of know about it and has a little bit of attention, the other black creators out there who that we aren't connected with, because we only know who we know. We want y'all to reach out to us and say, hey, what's up, and anything that we can do to help you, we want to do that. But this first list, it was really quick. We did this in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So it was really fast forwarded. So we just want to reach out to more people of all black backgrounds, cool. And kind of just make sure that we can support you the best we can.
Yeah, for sure. And we've shouted them out before, but I want to shout out Humble for helping to support the Black Voice in gaming. If it wasn't for, you know, Humble, Kickstarter, Raw Fury, those folks, we wouldn't be able to, you know, basically fund that whole thing, you know, that whole promotion, you know, and also, you know, I'm one of the advisors on the Black Game Developer Fund for Humble, so I'm always trying to find. Yeah, I'm you know what I mean? I'm flexing right now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like we would love to get in contact with more developers. We have, you know, a Discord server that we're communicating on, and it's blowing up. I know it's blowing Neil up while he's like working on his stuff. But we're just here really to help and boost the confidence and exposure for everyone. So yeah, it's been really dope.
Yeah, because you know, we haven't really run into any problems. Everybody just been super chill, and like we're just trying to keep that momentum going, because I think we all kind of know the situation we're in, where we're all the underdog, no matter where we are in the game industry. If you're an HR, if you're, you know, a developer, if you're a streamer, we all in the same place. And like the streamers really came out and supported us too when we kind of put this list out there. They went out and looked up these other games and tried to support them. And if you didn't know about the list, now you know. So like, keep a lookout for the next one. I don't know when that's going to be. Whenever we can,
we'll try to do it again.
Just some pretty
probably
cool indie
once
stuff.
a year, but maybe we could do it twice.
I had a feeling the show would be a little chill this year, just because all of the
2022,
like all the major conferences are back and stuff for E3 season.
Like,
so I was really curious what they would pull out for stuff like this, which kind of stemmed because there was nothing else last year.
And we only know
we got some pretty cool indie stuff so far.
We only got so many connections, but we want to expand that to like as many people as we can.
Yeah, for sure. So where can the folks find you, Neil?
Oh, you can find me at Ariel.
This segment here has been going on
for Twitter and
I don't know,
everywhere
5-10 minutes or so.
Cool, man. Thanks
so
for
you haven't
joining
missed anything
us,
in the past
yeah,
few minutes.
Make sure to check out Black Voice.
Thank you, man. You've been amazing.
On the
Guerrilla Collective is dope.
Website and like initiative,
you put together this list. You did
which is super cool.
Than I did.
Which is super
freaking cool. You know, taking like this idea and just running with it and doing your thing.
For sure. And we got the Black Voice in Gaming coming up pretty soon for the Guerrilla Collective, so make sure to check out that. I just wanted to make sure to talk to Neil, and it's been awesome.
I don't know how long this is gonna go today.
Catch you later, man.
I think last year they were right around an hour and 45, somewhere between that and 2 hours. GTA 6. You missed it, Kyle. They had a huge blowout on Grand Theft Auto 6.
To see how their game is coming together as they iterate on the design mechanics and just overall graphics.
The PC
El Paso
2.
Elsewhere and Run Die Run Again were both games from developers who were also included in Black Voice in Gaming freshman class. The Black Voice in Gaming stream was first started last year's Guerrilla Collective during the time of civil unrest. Check out the Black Voice in Gaming post.
A sequel to the PC.
After the show?
Faux show.
Up next, we have a few exclusives on the RPG strategy side of town that will have you dungeon crawling and brawling.
So let's slash into those pieces right now.
Check it. See what we got.
Butt naked.
Butt naked, baby. I'm sure Kyle is. He just woke up.
Listen up. Let me tell you about the guild. We're dungeoneers.
Oh my god, I love the music. I gotta turn this up.
Cheers. It's dungeoneer time. Look at these pitiful fools. Dungeoneering is deliciously cool. Player can't write you.
Tyler's around, I'm sure.
It's dungeoneer time.
He'll pop in eventually. Gravedigger, Super Chump, Ultra Chump.
And just in case you're wondering, we wanna be pillaging, we wanna be plundering, we wanna be dungeoneering. Okay, people, listen up again. You put monsters in the way. See how they run away.
Have fun at the gym, man. I'll still be here. This looks so cool. Like you build the map as you go. I like that.
Just in case you're wondering, we wanna be.
This looks really cool.
We wanna be plundering, we wanna be dungeoneering.
Guild of Dungeoneering. Yeah, I'm totally digging that for sure. That looks really cool.
Once upon a time.
Prideful Sloth. What did they make? Yonder? The Cloud Catching Chronicles or something like that? Kyle is too much cool for one man.
The people thrived and lived in harmony with the land around
I think Prideful Sloth did Yonder. Man, I'd have to go back and check. This looks kind of Yonderish.
But this harmony was not to last. Slowly, without much notice,
This looks kind of cool, though.
was creeping out from the darkness. Once it took hold, there was little that could be done. Our lands were overrun, and all that was cherished disappeared before us. But all was not lost. One young, brave soul stayed behind. With support from their friends and with boundless determination, this young soul seeks out a way to push back the withering and bring life back to our world.
Did you finish Yonder? I played a decent chunk of it, but I never finished it. I think I even streamed some of that. Like, I played that back when I was streaming.
Song of the Evertree.
Grow Song of the Evertree. Coming to the Switch. Ooh, I like that. I mean, it was also coming elsewhere, but I like that it's coming to the Switch immediately.
Oh, Gothor! Medium plus demon of destruction! The gates have fallen! Heroes are rampaging the temple! We need a miracle! More blood? We could offer you many things! Gold, feasts, shows, or...
Jesus Christ. Man, this looks kind of cool too. Yeah, I just missed out on the platinum due to some silly cat collection mission. Legend of Keepers, later this year. Cat collecting.
Once upon a time, 3 courageous tinkerers lived together in the woods. They settled and lived a wonderful life, building their home, went hunting, and defied any weather.
Sean might like this
and
one.
Explored distant lands
He ever plays video games again?
Resources and hidden treasures.
Welcome to Tinkertown. My name is Julian, and I'm with HeadUp, the publisher and developer behind this charming
Tinkertown
pixel
sounds
sandbox RPG.
familiar.
Since Tinkertown
May
went
have seen
into
this
early
before,
access
but man,
last November 2020,
there's so many games
we've
now, I just
continuously
don't really
updated the game. We've added more customization options, new items, from weapons, housing, to decorations, farming, fishing, cooking, as well as more game mechanics. And
This has some Stardew vibes, Lucio.
The community, we've decided to give the
Savvy
next
into this?
update
I mean, it looks
some
tight.
more awesome
It looks kinda
features
cool.
You've been waiting for.
Some Zelda
So
vibes.
beware of the Desert Dungeon. The Desert Dungeon not only delivers new enemies, but with it, we've added behavior trees to all our NPCs, making them more aware of their surroundings and more challenging. Be cautious when entering the dungeon, as it is filled with new mechanics, most prominent traps. Poisonous arrow traps and monster ambush are only a few of what is to come, and a new powerful boss awaiting you. The new patch will be available for you to play on June 16th.
Okay, so this is already available, probably in early access, by the way that they're talking. Almost knocked over the G Fuel, because they're saying the Desert Dungeon is coming next week. God, if I would have spilt this G Fuel all over the place, that would have been a disaster.
We are the Zodiac Legion. Our enemies beset us on all sides. Once, our knightly brotherhood stood as a bulwark against the forces of evil. But when the stars abandoned the world, we were left weak, divided and lost, we could rely only on the strength of our arms and eternal devotion to our cause. But today, the tides of magic course through the land once again, and we are ready to reclaim our lost heritage. We have taken the fight to the enemy. Empowered by the Zodiac, our champions can bend the battlefield to their will, shattering the enemy's formations with magic and vanquishing their minions with righteous fury. We explore ancient ruins in search of forgotten artifacts to support our war effort, slaying the horrors that stand in our way.
Anytime I see
Yet
stuff like this, I always think
abominations
Techie
may
Geek.
prove
I wonder
more
if he'd
than
be
a
into
match, and our brothers may bear the ultimate sacrifice to bring about victory for the entire order. The blood of the fallen shall
it's so,
inspire
like,
the rest of us
slow
to
that I haven't
carry
played
on.
one like this in
As
so
we grow
long.
stronger in the ways of the Zodiac,
But I'm intrigued
we
by
learn how
this.
to adapt our approach. The spirit of Taurus allows our warriors to break through stone, giving their comrades the opportunity
Because it's sort
to
of got
flank the
elements of,
enemy
like,
and drive
Baldur's
a
Gate.
salient into their defenses in a single mighty charge. With the foe's shield wall in disarray, nothing can stop us from delivering the killing blow. But we won't win through bold deeds alone. We need to equip our champions for the many tasks that lie ahead and choose our battles wisely. The dungeons of our adversaries still hold our long-lost brothers.
Definite
whose
Diablo
zeal
stuff
could
in here
not be
too.
quenched even by death. We must rescue
it doesn't
them
look terrible.
and secure their escape by any means if we are to deliver them safely to our citadel, where their wisdom will drive our scholars towards new discoveries.
Yeah, turn-based strategy games
the
aren't-
engines of war grind
bad.
on
I like a
through
few
all the
genres,
lands.
but I don't like
The
them all.
enemy
That's the
seeks
issue.
to flood us with even more
Is that I tend to
misshapen
gravitate toward, like,
monstrosities
Fire Emblem
while we
or
drown
Final Fantasy
them
Tactics.
in a rain of fire. We are
Generally
the
Fire Emblem is
Zodiac
what I gravitate
Legion.
toward.
We are the
still.
light of hope, a glow
This would be something I might
in
give
the
a
dark
chance.
of night, and we will not falter as long as the stars guide our blades.
Okay, Zodiac Legion. I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
That was
For sure.
awesome. So many great games in every genre. I'm really happy to see the new ideas and remixes of styles come into the mix this summer.
Yeah, such dope stuff. Next up, we have a cornucopia of lighthearted and Twitch action games that will test your hand and eyeball coordination, have you competitive with your friends, and put a big smile on your face. Let's kick it.
Okay, yeah. They showed this in that montage earlier. Okay, Disgaea, yeah. Not all of them, but some of them for Disgaea. I am intrigued by Disgaea 6 for sure. I love this because it's like a new take on asteroids, and I really liked asteroids. I was wanting to see more on this, so I'm glad that it has its own spotlight instead of just being in that montage. Because now I'm going to actually find out what the name of this game is. Super Space Club. Okay. Coming later this year. Yeah, I am definitely intrigued by that. Ooh, Xbox. Oh, it's on Xbox. Okay. I like the logo with the house in the middle of Whitethorn Games. Art style. Okay. I like the character designs. The water brushed. Ooh, what? Is this but you all had it low on Thunderdome. Sad face. Kyle said it had lost its way. Kyle didn't even know how to pronounce Disgaea. Kyle doesn't even know how to pronounce it. So this is set on a beach, and you have to maybe like manage the rise of the tide somewhat, like as you do things. I'm very intrigued by that. Onsen Master. Okay. Ooh, I like this already. Oh, this is cool. Reminds me of like bacteria or something moving about inside the body. Dude, this looks cool. Inglet. Okay. Oh, out now. I'm gonna have to look that up. That looks dope. Look at this. How it like... does your little thing that you're controlling... Because it changed shape when it entered that, like... I don't want to call it a tube. But it is, for lack of a better way to describe it. Like, do you grow? Do you become bigger as you move about? That looks fun. I need to find out more. Exclusive.
Hi, I'm Annika from Happy Broccoli Games. We're a small studio based in Berlin. We're a bunch of weird people making an even weirder game called Kraken Academy. It's a comedy high school adventure that is coming out later this year.
Oh, look at this!
You're the new kid at school who is tasked to save the school from doom and destruction by a huge magical kraken with big dad energy. This game is a love letter to 90s anime and Zelda Majora's Mask. So if you like any of those two things, you
come on, yes!
I'm super excited to show you today, for the first time ever, our hand-animated trailer that we commissioned to showcase the game. Now, it's a really big deal for us to have such an awesome trailer, so I really hope you enjoy it. If you like what you see, don't forget to wishlist. It really helps us out. Thank you so much.
I love the freaking broccoli character. That is so cool. This looks crazy. I like it. Broccoli girl. Dude, this looks so tight. I am so into this.
Three, two, one, go!
Kind of a little cool indie sports game with like different takes. You either are trying to, you know, hit the bell with the ball, or at first it looked like they were trying to get it in that like statue's mouth or whatever. Maybe there was a bell in the mouth too. Maybe it's all just about hitting bells. I'm not sure. Those look kind of cool too. It's like a different take on soccer almost.
Kungfu Kickball is a team-based fighting sports game where the best ball kicker wins. You gotta punch, kick, and headbutt your way across the field to smash the ball into your opponent's bell and rack up points.
I definitely agree. Yeah, okay, so it is all about bells. Okay.
Hi there.
So the bells
I'm
are just
Jonah
in like
Wallerstein,
different
the creator
spots.
Of Kung Fu Kickball, and I'm super excited to have my game included.
I like that we have a
annual
dodgeball
Guerrilla
game now in
Collective.
Knockout City, and now we're getting
the game
a
has been in
kickball
early
game.
access on Steam
Has there
for
ever
a
been a
little over a
kickball
month now, and we're just
Oh,
getting
there is a
started.
bell. I
So
see it.
today I'd like
Okay.
to announce a new
I didn't
character
see it at the
joining
top of the
ballgame.
mouth last time. Okay, there is a bell there.
That's right. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, is ready to unleash his monkey-style kung fu on the playing field. He'll be available with our next update, landing at the end of the month. But you'll need to demonstrate your skills as a true kickball master to get him to join your roster.
So this is already available as well, because that character is coming out soon. Okay. See, there's so many things that release now. There's no way to like know what they all
So
are.
look
There's
forward
no
to challenging
way.
the Monkey King in a few weeks, and keep an eye out for Kung Fu Kickball
There's
coming to
no
console
way.
later this year.
Like, so many things go unnoticed and under the radar. And that's why I love things like this. Aeon
Hi everyone,
Drive.
my
Okay.
name is David Jimenez, game director at Duosuster. I'm proud to introduce our new game.
I already love what I'm
Aeon Drive.
seeing just
The new
behind him
chapter
there.
in
I
the
want to
story
see it in full
of
screen
Guerrilla,
now.
Our main heroine. Aeon Drive is a stylish spin-running platformer set on the streets of cyberpunk city Neo Barcelona. With it, we want to show you a bit of our city in a different light than you may be used to. In Aeon Drive, you can rush your way through its areas solo or with 4 people in co-op. Aeon Drive is coming out later this year for PC and all major consoles, with the help of our publishing partner, Critical Reflex. Please check out the new trailer for the game. We hope you like it.
We've been hit! 30 seconds to find all the drive cores. No time to waste then.
What's going on, Bizarre Box? Glad to see you stop by on Twitch! Not too many people stop by on Twitch. We're definitely more YouTube oriented, but still stream both places. Good to see you. Good to see you. I gave you a shout out when I first started for the new overlay since we're using it for the first time. Once this is not live and I change the description on YouTube, then I will certainly have links back to your website and promotion and all that stuff.
We're through.
So thank you for
Let's
these
get to it.
amazing overlays we're using now and for all the graphics that will be debuting soon. She is the
And
mastermind
now,
behind
a
it
little
all.
something to whet your appetite.
Thanks for lurking, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it a lot. That game looks dope.
I can't even believe the type of game. It's just phenomenal.
Super dope.
Before we move on to the next segment, we want to say thanks to our broadcasting partners, Twitch, GameSpot, Valve, and IGN. Thank you so much for supporting and hosting the stream. We also want to thank all of our other sponsors here. They're coming up right now. They're so amazing. We love you guys so much.
Oh, Kickstarter's involved. That's
Over
cool.
the year, we've seen some exciting
That's
releases
definitely cool.
from some of the most amazing developers.
That would
have
explain,
blessed
you know, some of the
Guerrilla
things that we saw that were on
Collective and
Kickstarter,
other mixed events, as well as the other events that have been popping up digitally all year.
Yes. And up next, we have a collection of action and exploratory adventure games that are going to tug on your heartstrings, Justin.
They are definitely making me pitter-patter.
They will. And we'll also check out a couple of updates on some award-winning games that are soon to become contemporary classics.
Let's do this.
See, I wonder what's going to tug on the heartstrings. Kyle, are you? I hope you're still tuned in, even though you're at the gym.
Planet has driven even one of the most adaptable creatures in the animal kingdom, the fox, to extinction. As the last fox on Earth, you're fighting for survival in search of the rare sources of food left in this dying world. But you're not searching food just for yourself alone. Your clumsy cubs are eagerly waiting for your return and the safety of your shelter.
Oh, this could be either really cool or really sad, depending. Oh no. Oh no, what is this? Oh no, what just happened? Poor
The
cub.
loss of a youngling is a heartbreaking, gut-wrenching moment. But as long as there's hope, the vixen will try everything to get it back.
Oh, this looks cool.
This is where your keen sense of smell comes in
Yes,
handy.
I'm into this so much
You can
already.
sense the smell of your cub and can even sense some traces left behind. Dropped objects tell you the story of what happened at these locations. Your sensing skills are also very useful to find prey, as animals also leave a trace you can smell and follow. And you will
Look
need
how the
that
little
skill
cubs
because
follow
your other
behind.
cubs
I
still
love
need
it.
Your attention. As they grow up, they will leave the shelter and accompany you on your nightly adventures.
Oh, that is... So it's like this war of mine, but with foxes, right? Something like that?
They are new to this world, so keep the little ones close and safe.
I always try to think of like what it could be compared to.
Over time,
And I guess
they will learn
similarly to
essential life
that,
skills
based on how
and
you're
can do
leaving
their
out
part
each
for the
night and
survival
going out
of
and
the group.
scavenging and trying to survive, and then coming back each day. I'm assuming that's what's going on here. Sad things make me sadder. It's the nature of the world.
Nights are dangerous enough when perilous traps and other predators threaten your cubs. But during the day, the most dangerous predators of them all start roaming the world.
Humans.
Humans.
Yep. Fuck us, right? We are the worst. It's true.
your job to guide your vulnerable cubs safely through the dystopian future of an exploited world.
I absolutely want to play this.
On your journey to the last safe haven, you must overcome all the dangers that lie ahead.
Oh, this looks so good.
Survive. This is Endling.
That gave me goosebumps. Well done. That gave me goosebumps. Well done. That was good. Probably my favorite thing we've seen so far today on this Guerrilla Collective show. Endling. Let's write that down. I don't even have anything to write it down with. Let's type it into a notepad.
Hi all, I'm Michelle, the game director of Beasts of Maravilla Island.
Ah,
a 3D
Beasts of
adventure game
Maravilla,
about
okay.
Discovering extraordinary creatures, learning
Dan
their behaviors,
backed
and
this
most
on Kickstarter
importantly,
recently because we talked about it on
photographing
Kickstart My
their
Heart. This looks dope.
Today,
It's
I'm
like
gonna show off some
Pokemon
content from a
Snap.
zone we haven't
I think
shared
Kyle's
in
into it
gameplay
too.
Before, the Glimmering River. This luminous locale is home to a number of unique beasts, from mushroom frogs to bats with butterfly wings, and mischievous otter crocodiles that love
Right?
fun.
Humans are the worst.
Each of these critters has a unique reaction to
Fuck
marinas.
us.
We can't wait for you to find and photograph them all. The Glimmering River features puzzles where you must cooperate with the animals in the area in order to progress. For example, using the Maravillan scaled otter, or as we like to call him, the otter dials, playful spit behavior to grow flowers that'll take you up to new areas. One of our favorite parts of the Glimmering River is a game of fetch that you get to play with the otter dial. If you wait for just the right moment, you can catch a shot of him doing an impressive backflip before diving
Kyle, if
down
you're
into
actually
the
watching
water
while
to
you're
fetch his
working
toy.
out, that's actually orange sherbet.
This is one of the many
Your favorite
opportunities
flavor.
to engage with creatures in meaningful and non-violent ways in store for you on Maravilla Island. Beasts of Maravilla Island is coming soon to Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation 4, and PC. We're so excited to see the amazing photos that you take.
Seth, I don't know why your latest message didn't show up there. It's like I can't keep this chat working for the entire stream. It just like stops whenever it wants to. Alright, what is this? Because I'm already digging this. This has been a great little segment. This has been the best segment so far of the Guerrilla Collective Showcase today. And there's a day 2 next Saturday at the same time, 11 a.m. This is going to be a tough week coming up. We got so much content planned to cover E3. It's going to be crazy. I feel like I've seen this before. I remember at least something like that where you were riding on a wand or, I guess, broomstick, whatever you want to call it. Staff. I don't know. But I remember that. I don't remember this, though. This looks so cool. Like that segment or part. Staff, yeah. I'll know as soon as I see the name of it. If I remember it or not. Omno! Okay, I do remember that. I definitely remember that name. Omno. Yeah. Yeah, we've definitely seen that. So just 2 meals a day then. Okay, this looks kind of cool. So why is he stuck in the apartment? That's the question. You know what I mean? I was Miles of. Miles Morales? Miles Tails Power? Is it Miles per hour? I was miles off. Oh, the Lightbringer!
Hi.
Yeah, we've seen this before. This game looks dope! Wow, what a cool segment this is.
Deep dive into the game.
This is definitely my favorite part so far. This entire segment of games here.
Adventure platformer
I've been into
with a
all of
heartfelt
these.
narrative presented entirely in verse. The world has been claimed by vile corruption, filling it with vicious, slimy beings. Your sister set out on a journey to rid the world of these evil entities, but somewhere along her journey, she vanished under unknown circumstances. Now the task of saving the world has fallen upon you. Guided by your sister's spirit, you aim to succeed where she could not. The goal of each level is to reach a monolith and cleanse it from the corruption that has taken control of it.
Okay.
You do this by collecting power in the form of light motes that are spread throughout the level, often cleverly hidden outside a beaten path. Best keep your eyes peeled.
That reminds me somewhat of
your journey will take you through
the way the
tropical
Tourist
islands, icy
handled
tundras,
their gameplay
dark
loop
dungeons,
recently.
and mountaintops high above the clouds.
This looks tight.
All with their own unique
like it.
mechanics.
I definitely like
Each
it.
level works as its own little world, filled with platforming challenges, puzzles, and enemies. Speaking of enemies, you'll often find yourself fighting the corruption.
I mean, there's way
Smaller
more to
enemies,
do here, it
as
looks
well as
like,
large
in the
sentinels
dungeons
brought to life
than
by the
the
corruption.
Tourist had.
These
I just meant
encounters
in the
will
way
test
that
both your skill
you're
and
finding stuff
determination,
and opening
they will not
these
give up without a fight.
towers or monoliths
We
or
hope you
whatever
have
you
enjoyed
want to
this
call
quick
them.
presentation, and we look forward to showing you more
Because
this
the
summer.
Tourist was very similar to that.
As for the game's release date,
Thank goodness you play in the living room now,
it'll
otherwise
be
I'd never
out
see
when
you
it's
with all
out.
these good games coming out. Ha! That's what I mean. But see, sometimes when they're on PC, I'm gonna have to Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo.
Hi everyone,
Okay,
I'm just
I'll have to cave and play some things on PC from time to time. But anything I can play on console now, I gotta be there, man. It's so nice playing on the couch again and
the main themes of the game are roughly
not
the same
in a
ones
chair
that appear in the
all the
movie.
time, just sitting
Obsession,
down and being comfortable.
madness, manipulation, identity, and the confusion between imagination, dreams, memory, and reality. We've used a lot of Hitchcock storytelling techniques.
I mean, I get it. You can connect your PC to a TV. I
the
just don't
focus
want
on
to
the
do that.
psychological side of action, it's like marriage, depiction
just
of
don't wanna
reality,
do that.
and of course the MacGuffin. We've also been studying Hitchcock's camera work,
I
subjective
am
shots,
so
its
into
use of
this.
detail shots, and even the dolly zoom effect, also known as vertigo effect. In the movie, the spectator always knows more than the main character. You have to translate that into the game, let the player know more than the actual character that they are controlling.
Can you trust your own mind? That's super cool. Okay, roll premiere. Here we go. What do we got? Let's see. Let's see. Pretty awesome to hang out with. You are! I won't argue against that. What is this? I'm intrigued. Very suspenseful in the music. I like it. Oh, it's the same. It was Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo.
Amazing.
Amazing games. Of course, it's a pitter patter on my heart. It's just every time I'm like, feel like I'm getting a
I
shot
thought it was
of
going to be
adrenaline.
something different
Those are
because
some
like it
awesome, maybe
stopped
that's
and
not
then it's like
adrenaline,
world
but
premiere
those are
and
some
then it showed
awesome games.
the same game.
Next up, our
Still
friends
looks
at
cool.
Neon Doctrine, formerly Another Indie, have joined us to show some of their amazing titles.
Wasn't prepared for that. Let's see. What do we got? I don't know if anything will beat that montage for me now, though, because there were so many cool things in there. But I'm already kind of... I'm liking the music here that we're getting. Neon Doctrine.
Hey everyone, we are Neon Doctrine, purveyors of exquisite games from around the world. We hope you enjoy this showcase of our upcoming titles.
Look at that tie.
Neon Doctrine is proud to be
That's a
based in the
sexy
city
tie.
of
And it
Taipei,
matches like
so
the
it brings
liners
us
on his
great
pockets. Oh,
pleasure to
dude.
introduce you to the
He
legend
is
of
styling.
tianding. Set in Taipei and featuring Taiwan's most famous folk hero, we cannot wait for you to see the place we love and experience
matches
an
his
interesting
glasses.
piece of local history.
Product not yet rated.
The Legend of Tianding. I like the comic book art style. I love the music. Oh, dude, this looks dope. Hell yeah. Okay. A little bit, yeah. A little bit with the way Jim used to dress. Yeah, he's got that same vibe going on, or style. That game looks cool. Coming October of this year. That game looks really cool.
From the Far East to the countryside of New England, we'd like to welcome you to Grow Hill Manor, where the science of the 19th century meets unspeakable ancient horror. Don't get lost now. You'll never know what you'll see if you open the wrong door. Without further ado, Lamentum awaits.
Lamentum. That tie is definitely on point. That tie is sexy. Yeah, Jim Sterling used to do the red and not pink, but very similar in style. This looks kind of intriguing as well. Even has the glasses, I know. Sev, do I get to play as you in this game? Oh, this looks so like... Oh man, yes. I love this. Did you back this? Good to see you, Tech Geek. I love the freaking creature designs here. Everything is so twisted. I love it. Mementium, yeah, coming later this year. That looks awesome.
Marriage, love, and devotion.
So Neon
can
Doctrine
lead
is a
to acts of
publisher then,
personal
and this guy just
sacrifice.
represents the publisher.
But for my lovely wife's
That's
hero,
kinda tight.
these noble acts are twisted into acts of depravity. Would you be willing to betray and murder those who trust you in order to save your true love? How far would you go to bring back your lovely wife?
It's called My Lovely Life. Now be in the free DLC after I give home. Greatest content ever. There you go. There you go. Yeah, they've improved on the demo a ton, but gameplay looks like what I remember. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. So, yeah, do us. I like the art style here. I want to see what the gameplay is going to look like, though. Okay. Point and click? Like puzzle solving? Rituals. Oh, yeah. Oh, this could be cool. Oh, yeah, this looks freaking cool, guys. This looks really cool. And not cool guy like Kyle. This just looks cool. Suck you dry. I like that all these are coming to the Switch.
Our free-to-play multiplayer PvP shoot-'em-up Retrograde Arena is available now on Nintendo Switch. And the best part, it's free.
Love the music. Love the logo as well.
We have a friend we would like to introduce you to. And I think it's best if he speaks for himself.
Hello, my name is
this is amazing.
Hello, my name is Jacob Jazz, and I come here to tell you a story. This is the story of
so
a
freaking weird.
What nobody ever knew is that he was already dead when he died. He was dead when he died. When he died, surrounded by VHS tapes and cannibals was dead.
Cannabis, I love it! I'm surrounded by VHS tapes and cannabis. Look at these freaking designs! What is going on?
The dinosaurs are real when he died. Published by Neon Doctrine and developed by one.
I have no idea what's going on, but I love this. Yes.
2022 when he died. A first-person murder adventure game set on the Bayonet's Mausoleum universe, part of the Jacob Jazz trilogy. Welcome to the most infamous dinners
so good.
of all. When he died.
Drugs. You have to. You have to be on drugs to play this. This looks so good, though.
I hope you enjoyed these games as much as we,
that looks tight.
Enjoyed introducing them. You can head over to our Discord or Guilded to talk to us, the developers who work with us, and our amazing community. But wait, what's this? We have a sneak peek of an unannounced title. I'm very happy to present to you Project Althea.
That could be cool. Barely saw anything, but I'm definitely intrigued to see more. Good little showcase there from Neon Doctrine. Not bad. Not bad.
Thank you so much to all the developers and to you for tuning in. And make sure to check out the Steam Guerrilla Collective event page.
Are we ending?
And wishlist some of these games.
Yeah, definitely support the developers.
So
For our first day's finale, we are going to be
we are ending.
to connect with our friends at Bit Summit, who will be showing some of the most inventive and interesting games coming out of Japan.
Yeah, I was going to say Bit Summit's a Japanese indie show that they do once a year? Oh, The Legend of Right. Yes, I've been waiting to see more on this. They announced this at Microsoft's show like last year, and I have been dying to see more. This looks so good. Oh my god, I'm glad we're seeing it here. I love this. Oh, I hope this is actually still going to make this year. It's so different, but it's so good. Look at this. How creative. Man. Coming in 2020. Did I miss it? That's impressive. It is impressive. Absolutely. That had to have been like an older trailer or something. Maybe they don't have a new trailer yet? I don't know. But still. It's not out yet, so I can't wait to play it when it does come out. Okay, I really like the, yeah, the dungeon crawling elements here. This looks cool. Are you getting to put it together as you go? That's what I have not figured out yet. Potato flowers in full bloom? Okay. Is the golf, this isn't Sports Story, is it? No, it can't be. Maybe. See, Kaya would know already. I won't know until I see the name because I don't remember everything. Is it Sports Story or is it something just like Golf Story related? Or just something different entirely. Because Kyle was thinking we would see Sports Story at the Wholesome Direct next Saturday. RPG Golf Legends. Or RP Golf Legends. That orc design is very Warcraft, and I love it. Gotta go back to work. All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your work day. I thank you for hanging out with me during your lunch hour. That was super nice of you. Luckily, this is ending here in the next few minutes anyway, so you're not going to miss too much more. But I'm sure I will see you in Discord later on set. Have a good rest of the day at work, man. Varvarion. Planned to be showcased at various indie game events throughout the year. Okay, that's kind of cool. I want to see more. I definitely want to see more.
You can already see it. But
Can I see
Whitewater
it?
Wipeout is a surfing game for the play date that pays homage to the classic California games.
Are you kidding
it's
me?
made by our boss and legend.
That's
Giles
sick.
Goddard.
I'm current CEO, Giles Goddard.
We haven't announced it yet, dang it.
Phoenix. That's hilarious. Survival of the quizzes. Survival Quiz City. Okay. It's like Fall Guys, but with quizzes. Dude, that could be fun. Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. Look at this. There's so much going on screen. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Jessica, we need to get lunch as soon as this is over because I am really hungry. I'm thinking sandwiches. I'm thinking about ordering Jimmy John's, maybe. I don't know. But that sounds really good to me right now. I want to play this. My god, it looks fun. The strongest duos before. Man, that's going by too fast for me to read. Oh, it's a Toho project! Okay. You know, some of the Toho games are really good. Some of them are kind of hit and miss. I've not played them all. And who knows if I'll ever get around to playing this, but sometimes they're really good. The series has been going on forever, so... Awesome. Yeah, let's do Jimmy John's. That sounds good. That sounds good for lunch. I don't know why, but I'm really craving, like, a turkey sub or something right now.
BT Creates and Sunsoft present the final piece of a trilogy.
Blaster Master 03, baby! Let's do it! Let's see some more. Comes out next month, right?
Adventure.
Yeah, I think so. Like on the 20th?
The side view and top-down action is more.
Speaking of, if you like old Sunsoft games and you like their music, Frank and I just did an episode of BG Mania Video Game Music Podcast on the composer, back on all those old Sunsoft games, Naoki Kodaka. Special appearance by Bedrop from Very Good Music BGM Podcast as well. Go check that out if you missed the episode. It just posted today. It was a little bit late. Yeah, Blaster Master was amazing on the NES.
A new chapter.
Yeah, July 29th. Okay, I was off by 9 days, but still. Blaster Master was so good, and I'm so glad that the series is still going strong. I played 01 and 02, and now I just gotta obviously play through 03 next month now. They're still good games. That's what's so good is, like, they're still good games. This definitely looks familiar, but I love the music. Oh, it's Gunvolt. Okay. Yeah. We've definitely, well, the entire title, I guess I should know it as Striker Gunvolt, but I remember the previous one, so I guess that's why it looked familiar. Because that may have been the first time we saw the third one there.
That was super cool. Bit Summit is awesome. Can't wait to go back to Kyoto to experience it when we can.
Amazing. Yeah, that was the best.
Let's see if they're just closing out or if they have like a one thing to show at the end.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I love the characters they have on the bottom there. That is so good.
Showing their games on this showcase.
So good. Like some of those designs are so good.
And broadcasting partners for their support. We're going to shout them out here once again. PlayStation, Xbox, Kickstarter, Razer, Astro Gaming, our fellow devs and publishers, Two Awesome Studio, Akupara Games, All In Games, Good Shepherd, Humble Games.
I might be upstairs by the time they get here, then I don't know.
Studios, Graffiti Games, Head Up.
Yeah, Jessica got these new Mountain Dew drinks. They're like pineapple Mountain Dew. Pretty good. I wasn't expecting to like it.
Yes.
But it was actually pretty good.
To check out the Guerrilla Collective event page.
Not bad. So we have Guerrilla Collective Day 2 coming up next Saturday. And the Wholesome Direct next Saturday.
Check it out.
I think that's also tied into Guerrilla Collective.
So do it.
Do it. You know, definitely support them. Thanks to Wilmer Sound. sir.
you.
You have been awesome for opening up your space.
Yes, I'm so happy to open my space to you.
Always, I love being in your space. Thanks to the Mix team, AV Society, Timmy, Abe, Fully Illustrated, everybody who's contributed on this stream. That wraps up day one of Guerrilla Collective 2. Coming up next is our next installment of Black Voice in Gaming, where Alfonso Hooker will be joining me for some interviews and exclusive gameplay sessions with some amazing devs and their dope games. Be sure to stay tuned.
Yeah, next Saturday at same time.
At 8 a.m.
Day 2.
PST, 5 p.m. CET,
Day 2, baby.
The Guerrilla Collective.
I wonder what they saved
gaming
for next week. Guess we'll have to find out then.
Along with the spotlight on uplifting and thoughtful indie games and wholesome direct.
Yeah,
we're going to take a quick break and come back with some more Guerrilla Collective with Black Voice in Gaming next. See you soon.
So what we'll do is go full screen here, and then we'll just turn this down a little bit, because that is pretty much the end of the Guerrilla Collective Day 1, which I'm okay with that. Like, I actually am pretty... No, I didn't re-add the chat box to this one, so unfortunately it's not going to carry over. But maybe it will. Who knows? But yeah, that was definitely a fun little indie showcase. What was the one that I wrote down? Endling. Definitely my favorite of the day. That little entire montage where they highlighted those wholesome games or whatever. And that just makes me so excited for next week in the Wholesome Game Direct as well. I am definitely excited to see what they saved for next week now. But I'm also really excited for E3 week. Now I'm going to go ahead and mute this because they came back on. I thought it was going to just be on music for a bit. But I am definitely excited to see, because I think this isn't really like a showcase where Bizarre Box, I'm so happy because we don't stream often. Like, we only stream, and that's for right now. I mean, I'm going to try to get back into streaming gameplay again at some point, but we normally just stream like reaction videos and that kind of stuff. So hopefully that'll change eventually, but I know the Black Voices in Gaming stream is just going to focus on like the games we've already seen, just more in depth with that particular montage that they highlighted before. So I'm not going to stay live for it because I'm super freaking hungry. And I hear someone upstairs, so Dallas must be here, Jessica's brother. But yeah, we have a jam-packed schedule over the next like 10 days for E3. Really, things are going to get crazy starting on Wednesday. I'm pulling up my calendar here because at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, we'll be live for the next Battlefield reveal. And this is just what we know so far. On Thursday the 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, you can do the translations for your own time zone if you're still watching, anyone out there. But at 2 p.m. Eastern, the Summer Game Fest kickoff live with Jeff Keighley is on Thursday. We'll be live for that. Friday the 11th at 3 p.m. Eastern is the Koch Media E3 showcase, and then at 4 p.m. is the IGN Expo. We'll have coverage of both of those. Saturday the 12th is when the big stuff starts getting started, though. At 11 a.m., of course, we have Guerrilla Collective Day 2. 1 p.m. Eastern is that Wholesome Games Direct, and at 3 p.m. Eastern is Ubisoft Forward. Still to be confirmed on the 12th for times. Devolver Digital is doing something on that day, but we don't know when, as is Gearbox Software. But again, we don't know when. Moving on to Sunday the 13th at 1 p.m., we have the big boy this year, Xbox and Bethesda's E3 showcase. I fully expect that, besides maybe Nintendo, to be the star. I don't know, man. Square Enix at 3 o'clock. Again, 3 p.m., Square Enix presents for E3. That's another big one. And then at 7 p.m., the E3 Future Game Showcase is going to be on. But on the 13th, we also still need to find out when the PC Gaming Show is going to be. And Warner Brothers is also hosting something on the 13th. Moving to the 14th, we have the Limited Run Games Showcase at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then on the 15th at noon Eastern is Nintendo's E3 2021 Direct. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of other trailers to cover on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as well, because that is going to be like the main source of E3 trailer drops that aren't part of conferences. We'll have reaction videos to all that stuff as well. Make sure you're tuning in You can catch us here on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/leveldowngames. You can catch us over at Twitch when we do go live. If it's something that we're recording, that typically doesn't go on Twitch, so just make sure you catch the VODs on YouTube. But you can always follow us at twitch.tv/leveldowngames. Well, leveldowngames.com is where you can find all of our content usually. The website hasn't been updated in a few months. We kind of took a break from that, but we're getting back into that. We're getting back into reviews. We're getting back into a lot of things here as we move into the 5th anniversary of Level Down Games. Technically the 6th year, but the 5th overall anniversary of us as a group and as a company, and having still a lot of fun doing these podcasts that we do every single week. Remember, we do 4 separate podcasts weekly. We have the Level Down Games podcast every Tuesday. We have Blood and Destroyers, and All Elite Wrestling podcast every Monday. We have BG Mania, a video game music podcast, every Wednesday. And we have the Media Files, which is a pop culture podcast with Kyle, every single Friday. We do a lot of things as well. So make sure you're tuned in to everything that we do. Make sure you join our Discord server. And we will be back with more coverage of E3 as the trailers keep dropping, as the conferences keep happening. Man, I need to finish waking up. I've been live for, an hour and a half now, and I still feel like I'm struggling with my words and having issues projecting, but that just means I need to go get some food in me, so we're going to do that. And to avoid how last live stream kind of ended with me just mid-sentence because I cut it off too early, we are going to start using those stream starting that I had before and stream ending scenes, just so that way that doesn't happen again. But I think everybody that hung out with me today caught the day 1 of Guerrilla Collective. It was super fun, and make sure you tune in this coming up Tuesday to episode 200. We made it to 200 episodes of the Level Down Games podcast. We have myself, Kyle, and a returning very special guest you do not want to miss for the Level Down Games podcast this Tuesday, episode 200. We also have E3 predictions. You can find out what we think is actually going to happen during the main show of E3 next week. It's going to be crazy. But for now, that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to go get some Jimmy John's because that sounds really good. For everybody else, take care out there. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.